What's going on YouTube? It's your boy DJ D the Deviant here, aka D-Rig, and I'm bringing you guys at AAH another Elite gameplay, this time for my boy Koala. It's 111 kills in COD 4. Yeah, I said it, COD 4. I know you guys haven't seen a COD 4 video probably in the past 4 years, unless you're subscribed to Elite, because we posted this a couple weeks ago. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not good with time frames on our videos because we post every other day, but you should go check out my boy Koala and give him some love. He's not even at 100 subs yet, and I feel like you guys can do the do just like you did for Marvelous and get him up to 100 subs. But anyway, what I'm going to tell you guys about is another work story, because you like the last one about the tranny so much that I decided I'd tell you guys another one, and this time it's about the awesomeness and not awesomeness of how I was kissed by a porn star. So at this particular point at my career with this company, I was still working nights because I've never worked anything but nights, and I was outside power washing. Now this store I worked at this time was close to the outer skirts of St. Louis downtown, and if you don't know anything about St. Louis outer skirts of downtown, there are a lot of adult shops around this area, and they have book signings and movie signings and all that kind of crap, because they are very popular with the adult group, which you guys probably don't know too much about, at least a portion of you, because you're not adults yet. But I was outside power washing, and if you guys don't know what that is, that's where you take an industrial strength hose and spray dirt off the lot. And cleaning the lot, I was sitting out there talking to the security guard and just chilling in the middle of the night, and this car pulls up with these two females. They're older, I'll say mid-40s to early 50s, but they're stacked. They are very busty, and they have just like crazy curves and stuff like that, but you can tell in their face they're older. So one of them gets out and starts pumping gas, and the other one walks into the store. Now, like I said, I'm outside with a hose in my hand. The other person's inside, and the security guard's outside with me. Well, the other person inside is in the back room getting some supplies and stuff, cigarettes, whatever, to stock our supplies. And she can't see him, so she waves at me to come ring her out. Well, I wasn't coming in because I didn't feel like it, so I stood outside and I said, you know, wait a minute, he's coming. He'll be up there to ring you out in a second. And she apparently didn't want him, but because she kept fingering at me to come in. But eventually he came up. I'll say like 30 seconds later he came up and he rang her out, gave her Marlboro lights, and she came outside. Well, when she came outside, she looked at me and she was kind of disappointed. She had this look like, I can't believe you didn't come inside to ring me out. Well, she came up and she walked up to me and she was like, well, I didn't want him to ring me out, I wanted you. And being myself, you know, I gave a little retort. I was like, well, you know, I'm outside being real busy and all. And then I kind of laughed because I know I was just standing there with the hose in my hand. I really wasn't doing anything at that point in time. When she walked up, I was just standing there talking to security guards. So truthfully, I wasn't doing shit. I could have did it. I could have run in there and rang her out. But and then the very next thing she did, she just walked up to me and kissed me on the lips. Not even a fucking joke. And the security guard just stares at me. At this point in time, our security guard's name was Wally. That's what we called him, like Wally World. You know, he was just a heavy set white guy that drove a Dodge Ram, and he just kind of stares, and I just didn't know how to react. So I kind of stood there, I let her kiss me, and then she walked off, and she did her little sexy walk, and she got in the car, and they drove off. Now I know what you're thinking. How do you even know whether that was a porn star or not just by that? Well, a couple days later, I went to the Chinaman to get me some fried rice. And in this Chinaman, they have this local newspaper that does a lot of local stores, advertisements. It's free, doesn't cost any money, and they put it everywhere because it's got to be heavily pushed for them to make any money from their revenue. But I'm looking through this newspaper. There happens to be an adult section in the back. It's not risque or anything. It's just advertising adult stores and stuff like that. And I flipped through it, not that section particularly, but I just flipped through the paper, and I come across an advertisement for this busty blonde MILF doing a magazine signing at a local store that happened to be near Broadway and Chippewa in St. Louis, which is where I worked. And I looked at the picture and I'm like, oh shit, that was the chick that kissed me a couple days ago. And that's the story of how I was kissed by an older porn star. So it may be awesome to some of you guys, maybe disgusting to some of you. I'm just indifferent because I'm like, the shit's over. I've gotten over it. But if you enjoy this commentary and enjoy this gameplay, leave the usual likes. If there's anything we can improve, let us know. If there's any other gameplays other than Black Ops 1, because we know you guys want that really bad, but if there are any other games you want to see, any other Call of Duties, let us know. Leave it all in the comment section below. Tell me if my story was awesome, or if you were disgusted because you know where that chick slips has been, and now they just touched mine. Just let me know. But it's your boy Deviant, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.